Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Charlene, and in today's video we're doing a perfume maceration update. Whether you call it maceration, maturing, aging, however you want to call it, we're doing an update on some of the items that I picked up in my collection, and I have 3 follow-ups for you guys from a few months back when I did my other perfume maceration, and 3 of them I've decided to put back in hiding. I'm doing a follow-up on those as well today. So if you want to see my thoughts on these items, then just stay tuned. So let me start off with the 3 that I put in timeout because they were not behaving, at least according to my sense and my nose. I did not like the way they came. Let me backtrack a little bit. What I typically do, especially with my Middle Eastern and Arabian perfumes, I typically let them macerate for several weeks to a few months. So these ones I'm sharing, the first 3 I'm sharing with you before, I believe it was in April or May, whenever I decided to do its first maceration update. And I had already had them at that point for a couple of months. So I spray them when I get them in, put them back in their boxes. Well, I unbox them with you guys. I do a short and I unbox them. And then I spray them out in their boxes, and then I put them in hiding for several weeks to a few months. And so when I pull these particular 3 out, that's Marshmallow Blush, Khair Confection, and the Ajyad Vanilla Caramel that I went over with you before, it wasn't giving me what I wanted it to give me at the time, so I decided to put it back in hiding, or timeout is what I call it. Put it back in timeout, let it do its thing some more to see if it does any more aging, maturing, macerating, and then give my final thoughts on it after that. Typically what I do after I share my update, my maceration update with you all, I start wearing them on my monthly tray. So if you want a more in-depth review on the items after I've worn them throughout a month a few times, then stay tuned to my monthly perfume trays, because you'll see these items on those, especially at the end of the month when I do my review and recap of the items. So let me go ahead and jump into Marshmallow Blush. Marshmallow Blush is this one here that has the strawberry, raspberry, and lemon in the top note, middle note of Abraxan, orange blossom, and base note of marshmallow and musk. It came in this adorable box. I always like to share with you guys the packaging that these come in. I did, when I pulled them all back out, I did spray them again so I can kind of get an idea of what the dry down will smell like, because I'm going to spray them on the sprayer, but I did already spray them in the boxes again because I won't. Okay. Okay. You was not giving that a couple of months ago. I could tell you that. All right. So this one might done did something in timeout. It started behaving. Okay. Oh, this is so much better. So much better. Yes. So this one is supposed to be a dupe of the Kayali Bougie Marshmallow, Young Bougie Marshmallow, something like that. And I'm like, even though I never did go put my nose on the Kayali version, I was like, it gotta smell better than this. When I smelled that one, even after I had it macerated for a couple of months, it was not giving what it is giving now. I can tell you that right now. This is so much better. I am so happy I put you back in timeout. You got right. You straighten up and start acting right. Yes, this is definitely now giving me that strawberry creaminess. Ooh, yes, with the marshmallow. 110 more times better. So that just goes to show you sometimes this stuff just needs to do its thing. And some, depending on whatever batch you get, some take a little longer than others, but I'm going to be having fun with that this coming month. Yes, and this is one that can be worn typically, I would say year round. Yeah. I would say this one would be a good one to wear, that you could pretty much wear this year round. Nice. I am so happy. Yes. Let me smell it. Yes. Okay. Yay. Woo, woo, woo. Okay. I'm so happy with that now. She could come out to play finally. All right. So the next one. All right, Khair. We starting off on a good note, Khair Confection. Don't let me down. Khair Confection came in, this one is from Paris Corner. It came in this box like this. All right, so Khair Confection, like I said, is from Paris Corner. Has top notes of pear, whipped cream, middle notes of cashmere, jasmine, ylang ylang, and base note of vanilla, marshmallow, and sandalwood. So another one that's supposed to have that nice creamy, it's just a different take on the marshmallow, but this is supposed to be a dupe of the Kayali, or was it rock candy, vanilla candy, rock sugar, something like that. This is a lot better as well. I am definitely picking up the pear in this. Sweet pear right off the bat. Yes. What is the smell of the dry down? Okay. Yes. Yes, this is a whole lot better. So much better. And see, it has, and I knew, because this one has middle note of jasmine and ylang ylang. I'm like, that's two of my favorite florals. Like, why aren't you doing what you need to do? When I first was testing it. Oh, this is so much better. Oh, I'm so happy. Yay. So 2 for the win now. 2 for the win. I'm so happy. All right, Paris Corner, because I was questioning your 2 choices here with these 2. Now let's see if Ajyad is gonna do the same, because this one here, I'm so excited. I'm trying to go ahead and smell it. Let me show you it comes in this box like this. And it has the same top like the one I just showed you from Paris Corner. But this is a different brand. You see, they got the exact same top. I mentioned that in the last video too, but I don't know if Ajyad is connected to Paris Corner, or if they just using buying their products from the same place or what. But all right, so I don't spray this one, but this one has notes of sugar, flowers, and rose, middle note of jasmine and honey, and base note of vanilla, caramel, and fruity. Yes. So much better. It's sweet florals, just like it says, sweet florals with... All right, what this spot smell like? Because I just sprayed it a while ago. Yeah. Yes, 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 ma'am. Sweet jasmine, honey jasmine. And you know, this would have felt really well on my tray for this month, because you know I had a lot of different honey things on there. But this probably is going right on this September tray. Coming up. Yes, ma'am. This, I can see this so being like a a date night scent or evening scent, fall, winter. But I would wear it right here, right at the end of summer as well. I love it. I absolutely love it. These three have made some changes. Oh, yes. I'm going back and smelling the other two again. Yeah. Night and day difference on all three of these. Night and day. Because I was not. This just smelled like just plain sweetness before. I didn't have no character in it. I know the name is vanilla caramel, but I'm like, you got to have some kind of character to it. It got some now, but it did before. They have made a difference. So these just needed a couple of more months of time out to get right. And they got right. So I'm happy about those. So 5 more to share with you now. These are ones I have not, besides spraying them and putting them in their boxes and smelling what they smelled like when I was putting them back in their boxes. Let's see. So first one up is Ophidian Black Cherry from Paris Corner. This one has top note of raspberry and bergamot, middle note of damask rose, praline, heliotrope, and jasmine, and base of gagwood, ambertolite, palo santo, tonka bean, patchouli, vetiver, and pear. Now this one comes in a box that looks like this. Now the notes I read was off of Fragrantica, but they put their notes on here too. And this one has top note of, they got cherry with raspberry on here. Whereas Fragrantica did not put cherry on theirs. I don't know why. But it has cherry, raspberry, bergamot, and it says woody on the top. Middle notes of praline, heliotrope, which are the same. Rose and oud, that's the same. But Fragrantica put jasmine, and they don't have jasmine on here. And then base note of tonka bean, patchouli, vetiver, and incense is what they have on there. I'm going to share that with you so you can see. But, you know, companies don't always share all the notes that they put in their fragrances. So I don't know where Fragrantica got theirs from. But let me see. So this one, let me spray it before I start forming any kind of thoughts. Because this one is, of course, your cherry note. So this one has been compared to the Kayali's Burn Fist Cherry or Love Fist Burning Cherry, something like that. And I do enjoy that scent. I don't believe I have a bigger bottle of that scent, but it was something I was interested in. But it's also been compared to the Tom Ford Lost Cherry. This is a dark cherry. This isn't a bright cherry. This is a dark cherry with some woods. So it said incense. Is that what that said? Because that's what I'm picking up on. I was picking on some type of smokiness. Or yeah, it says it has incense in it. So yeah, that's what I'm picking up. This is going to be good in the fall. And you know, Victoria's Secret got those 4 cherry scents. They did the Cherry Desire, which I absolutely loved. And they came out with the other milkshake and Forbidden Cherry or something. I forget the other name of it. But this right here, I bet will layer good with some of those. This is awesome. Yeah, this is very good. It's a nice, sweet, dark, woodsy cherry. with a slight smokiness to it, wooziness to it. It's going to be very fall, winter appropriate. So if this isn't on my, if this doesn't go on my September, it would definitely go on my October tray. Yes, absolutely. So that, you can stay out, baby. You don't got to go back in hiding. You did good. All right. So that is Ophidian Black Cherry. That is a yes. You did good. So let's go back to the other now. The next one I got here is the Juicy Melange. Juicy Melange came in this box here. This one is from their Emir collection from Paris Corner. This one here, it came in this nice, gorgeous purple pink box. And it looks like this. I love the color of this bottle. But this one has a lot of notes in it, but has top notes of black currant, plum, strawberry, peach, apple, basil, coconut, and nutmeg. Then it goes into the middle notes of jasmine, orchid, lily of the valley, iris, rose, and then base notes of vanilla, sandalwood, tonka bean, musk, ambergris, cedarwood, and moss. All right. So let's see here. Now this one, I don't think this one was duping anything in particular. I think this was just their own creation. Just like their pear potion was. Okay. Interesting. It is a lot going on. A lot going on. Whew. I definitely smell the basil. I definitely smell the basil. Wow, this has some distinction about it. Because I smelled the apple and I smelled peach, but it wasn't giving me juicy peach. That black currant, it's the black currant and I smell the basil. That's what I'm smelling right now. It says the strawberry and the plum supposed to be predominant notes, but to me, what's standing out is the black currant and the basil right now in the top notes. That is what I'm smelling. Yep, that is what I'm smelling in this. Let me smell the box to see if it don't dry it down to where I can smell some of the other things, because yeah, I'm not smelling basil here. So it definitely subsided. This smells like something that would definitely take you on some type of journey, especially with all those notes in it. Oh my goodness. Yeah. This is interesting. Definitely interesting for sure. I don't know how I feel about it. It has character and it has distinction to it. But I'm predominantly getting the basil in it right now. So for me, this one might have to go back in hiding, because I'm only picking up very, very heavily on the two big notes in the top. I'll come back to it, because even here, when I'm smelling it here, I'm not smelling much of a difference. And I don't smell the basil anymore in there, but wow. It's not bad. I'm not saying it's bad. It's not bad. It is definitely different. But right now, all I'm mostly smelling is a fruit. And I'm thinking that's the black currant. And I'm mostly smelling the basil. Like when you pinch the basil leaf and that fresh basil scent comes out, That's what I'm getting from here. And it has too many other notes in there for that to be standing out above all the other ones. So I think this one needs to go back in time out a little bit longer and get right. At least in my opinion. I want to come back to that and smell that after. I'll probably give that a few more months. Because we're coming out of summertime where I would want to wear that. And I was hoping it will be fine and I would wear it this month, but I'm not fixing to walk around smelling like basil. Basil is in there, but I'm sure it's supposed to be complementing those other notes, not be the standout note. And that's what I'm smelling right now as the standout note. And I don't need to smell like basil. I'm not cooking anything on my body. I don't need that. So that's a no for now. Mango Jugoso is up next. Now, Mango Jugoso is from the Ministry of Gourmand from Paris Corner. So it comes in this box that looks like this. It says Ministry of Gourmand on it. But then you see on the back, it shows that it's from Paris Corner. So, let me smell this. Ooh, okay. That tried on. Woo. But Mango Jugoso looks like this. It has top notes of mango, blood orange, grapefruit, and blackcurrant. Middle note of melon, pineapple, and peach. And base note of sugar, musk, and violet. And I'm going to tell you right now, when I opened that up, I smelled that mango, and it made me very happy. I love me some tropical scents, especially coconut, but mango is right up there when it's done right. And that's exactly what you're picking up on it. It is a big burst of mango. And you smell the citrus, that grapefruit scent, that grapefruit it says. Yeah, you picking that up for sure. Ooh, this is nice. Very nice. Blood orange and grapefruit. I would have never thought about putting that together with mango. But it goes very well together. Let me smell this back up. Whew. Okay. So in the drawdown is you definitely smelling less of the citrus, of course, which citrus normally is something that's only in the top notes anyways. It normally kind of fades away as your scents draw down. But I still am getting the mango. It smells, it's a lingering sweet mango scent that I'm smelling there so far. But here, it is definitely giving you, the citrus with the mango. So you got to love a citrus scent with the mango scent. Oh, smells so good. This is perfect for this time of year. With it being so hot, yes. This will be going on September straight for sure. Yes, 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 you are. Very nice. So, the next one I have is from Lattafa, and this is Atheeri. And Atheeri looks gorgeous. Got the little bee on it and everything, like a nice honeycomb. But this one has notes of, top notes of passion flower and dewdrop, middle note of orchid and jasmine, and base note of amberwood and vanilla. Now this one is supposed to be the dupe. And you guys, you gotta be careful with this top. At least mine, these tops on here are tight. So let me spray her. Oop, sprayed my fingers. And the sprayer on here is very, it's not, it doesn't spray out. It's more straight. If that makes any sense. But this is supposed to be duping the Gucci Gorgeous Orchid. Gucci Flora Gorgeous Orchid. This is definitely floral. So you got to love floral for sure. It's a sweet floral. And passion flower sometimes grows in the fields around us. So it has a beautiful flower on it. This is a warm floral, like a very warm, like ambery warm, with a slight sweetness to it. So that's what I'm getting with this, a warm, sweet floral. Which is kind of weird because this thing got a honeybee on it, a honeycomb. I mean, look, just look at the top by itself. Now, why is this on here? And you don't even have honey in the notes. I mean, not a honey, there ain't a honey drop nowhere. Not a honey drop nowhere. But it smells good. It smells good. It is a floral, so you gotta love your florals. I know the Gucci Flora Gorgeous, whatever it's called. I know that was very popular amongst some people. So if this is duping that, I don't know. Because I haven't put my nose on that. Don't care to. I like florals, but not a lot of, I don't have a lot of florals. But it smells good. It really do. It smells good. So it's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. So that is good. Very good. And we have one more. Oh, did I share y'all the box? This was what the box looked like for that one. It's super cute. Very misleading. Again, no honey in there. But it don't even have beeswax in here. I mean, if it does, it's not a note listed. But, and they don't have notes listed on here either. So, but yeah. So last but not least on my list is another Khair Young Bougie Marshmallow dupe. Yeah, I just had to get because several people told me I needed to get it because they said it was even better than the Strawberry Blush, which Strawberry Blush, she coming back out to play now. So, but this is the Shams Al Emarat. Ooh, how do you say this name? Shams Al Emarat Khususi pink blush. Everybody always just say pink blush, but that's what it looks like. That's the name. That's the box. Let me take this off so I can smell what the dry down looks like because I sprayed it on the inside of here too. Okay, so let's see what their notes say they have. So this is what the bottle looks like. I love how cute this is. But this one has top notes of raspberry, nectarine, and apple. Middle notes of marshmallow, strawberry, orange blossom, coconut, and base of whipped cream, sugar, and vanilla. Now, these notes are set up a little differently than the marshmallow blush did. See what it smells like. Smells good. She don't got to go back and hiding. She smells good. Definitely has the fruits picking up on. Interesting. I'm picking up on the raspberry and the nectarine. I'm not smelling any apple. And I'm definitely picking up on the marshmallow. Yeah. This is nice. Now I'm curious how this compares to the other. Yep. Okay. I'm gonna have to do some more testing between those two to see what nuances I pick up between the two. Because I remember the Marshmallow blush having more of a strawberry dominance in the top. Interesting. So the notes are definitely in a different order between pink blush and marshmallow blush. So I'm going to do compare test side by side on this to see what nuances I pick up between the two and see what the longevity is between the two and if I prefer one over the other. But for now, I like them both. So that's good. That's really good. So overall, what do I think about these? So vanilla caramel made me very happy. Ajyad vanilla caramel came back through. This one smells, now this one says that it's compared to the Escapade Gourmand. I have a dupe of that one, the Mellow Vanilla from Genre Perfumes. I'm gonna compare the two. I've heard that someone said that this was similar to that one. I read it online. We'll see. Marshmallow blush, yes, is doing very well now. Very well. So very happy with that one. Khair Confection, lot better. So the three that I brought back out of hiding, they behave, they straighten up, and they're acting right. The Ophidian Black Cherry is giving a dark, sweet cherry that's going to be perfect for this fall and winter. Mango Jugoso is going on my tray this coming up September because it is definitely giving me that mango, and I love it. This Juicy Melange, the Emir line from Perfume, is confusing the heck out of me still. Now, off the top, I don't smell that basil like I was smelling. Maybe I need to spray you again. Let's see. Yeah, let me spray you again because, like I said, that thing was, it just was giving me straight up basil and that black currant. I still smell basil. Not that basil is a bad scent. I just don't want it to be the predominant scent I'm smelling. Yeah. I'm going to let that one. You saw how I threw that thing. I threw it down like, nope. Oh, goodness. All right. And Atheeri, it smells very good. You got to love a warm floral. So that's what this is giving. It's a nice, warm, ambery, sweet floral scent. So if that's what you're looking for, then you would enjoy that one. So what is my thoughts overall? I enjoyed the majority of these. Glad the other three came out right. Gonna let that Juicy Melange go back in time out. And matter of fact, you going back in time back. So you'll see this later on at some point. I don't know if I'm even gonna bring this one back out until probably in the spring sometime, and then give it a smell again on another future, way in the future maceration update, because that one needs to sit some more, and it's going out of the season where I would actually wear it. So I'm gonna just let it sit the rest of the months, do its thing, and then maybe it'll be perfect when it come back out. Thank you so much for staying tuned with me. If you haven't already, please like the video, Comment down below, do you have any of these perfumes that I went over with you today? And if you do, what are your thoughts on them? And what are you layering them with? Because I'm curious. Also, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.